welcome to Johnsonville State Historic Park. I'm Ranger Joan for those of you that don't know me, and I just wanted to share a couple of safety exercises that we are practicing here at Johnsonville State Historic Park. So, as a park ranger, some of you work at small parks like we have here, and some of you are at larger parks. But this is a safety tip that all of you could use. So what we implemented a year back was we got to talking about when we close the park in the evening, typically it's one park ranger, and there's nobody else here that's working when we close the park down. So how does everyone else know that you made it out safely and closed the park? So what we started implementing was when we close the park and the gate shuts for the evening, we send out a text message to the rest of the rangers, and we just put a short narrative in there that says park closed. And that way everyone else knows that you made it out safely. We could be working in the park up until closing time, running a mower, or we could run into a law enforcement situation, or someone got lost on the trail. Any of those things could happen. So it's imperative that you share with the other coworkers that you did make it out safely. If they don't hear from you soon after the park closure is supposed to occur, then a message is sent back and said, hey, is the park closed? And this is just for all of our safety, because you never know what you might encounter at the end of your shift. Another thing that we added to that is, along with your other park ranger resources, we have a sheet that goes with our emergency action plan, but it is a contact sheet, because how many of you, if you're married, your coworkers know your spouse's cell phone number? They know yours, but they may not know your spouse's or significant other who would need to be contacted in the event you were involved in an accident. That way we're not having to hunt around through personnel files and other avenues of trying to locate that information. So we have a sheet. We all have one that we carried home with us. We have it in our vehicles, and that way if we need to quickly get in touch with someone else that would be your point of contact for an emergency situation. So those are two things that are really easy to implement at any of your parks, and it's just one thing to make sure that your coworker is safe and sound. So thanks, and come and visit us at Johnsonville State Historic Park.